What's your name?
My name is Rudy Rudacious.
What do you do?
I do a lot of things, but what I'm here for is, my poetry. I'm a spoken word artist. I like to classify myself as a spoken word MC because I'm very hip hop influenced, and also I'm very dedicated in my live performance. But outside of that, I'm also an actor, radio personality, host, author, and even a barber too.
Where are you from?
Born and bred in Providence, Rhode Island. Small city in the smallest state in the United States of America.
How long have you been in the music? Well, how long have you been doing poetry?
Poetry, I want to say I started in '08, around there. I want to say like my first year of college. You know what I'm saying? And now that's when I started writing. I didn't really start performing prior to, like, I want to say 2 years after that. Probably like 2010, around there. So.
What music releases do you have out at the moment? Do you have an album out, and where can we get it?
No albums or anything like that, but I do have free downloads on my SoundCloud page. If you look it up, soundcloud.com/Rudy Rudacious.
What are trying to see if I can rephrase this. What other producers, songwriters, or artists inspire you? So who inspires you to do what you do, basically?
I got a lot of inspirations. First off, I'm a hip hop baby. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna always be a diehard hip hop fan. And hip hop artists and rappers, they were my first way of recognizing what poetry is. So I definitely put Rakim up there as a heavy influence. The Roots, Black Thought is an amazing lyricist, always inspired me as a writer. I'll say them two for right now. Yeah, those are my main two.
To add to that, what's been your inspiring moments in the poetry industry at present?
Most inspiring moments. Honestly, my most inspiring moments comes from people's reactions. I've been fortunate enough to have a lot of wins in my career. I also do poetry slams and things of that nature, which is competition poetry. And I've got some pretty good accolades, but I think the biggest thing that keeps me moving and keeps me inspired is people's reaction to when I write something that they feel they either connect with, or they feel kind of change the way that they view things. The people.
What are your views and thoughts about the poetry industry?
All right, my views and thoughts on poetry in the industry, if it's considered an industry. I think it's good. I think it's really good. There's amazing talent out there, and I think it's great that one of the biggest things involved in poetry is kept very indie, which is the national poetry slams and things of that nature, and all the competitions that surround it. It keeps everything independent, and keeps all the poets across the world and across the United States kind of together, which I really like. I would say though, I would like to see more poets take advantage of their careers outside of that. I feel like there's a lot of poets, there's a lot of people that compete year round to make it to nationals, to the National Poetry Slam, and they go and they compete and things of that nature, and they come up with some of the most amazing creative things that you will hear in your lifetime. But it doesn't always get as much exposure as I feel some of the more simpler stuff, which is not bad, because I can't knock anyone's hustle, but I would like to see other poets that I know that I know are so good that make me almost want to stop writing. I would like to see more of them take advantage of that and put themselves out there, because I feel like they can cross over and find that success as well. You know.
Where would you like your music, or where would you like your poetry to be in 5 years' time?
I mean, in 5 years, at that point, I just hope to have a good, solid fan base. You know, a solid fan base that anytime I put something out, you know, I know exactly who to reach for it to, you know, get attention and get exposure and things of that nature. That's really all I really want. You know, for myself personally, you know, I have personal goals for myself as a writer. You know, to always get better with my imagery. You know, how long it takes me to write a poem. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature, and it just pushed the boundaries of my creativity. You know, I think as long as I'm doing that, there's no, I don't know, I don't put like a specific outcome on it. It's like I feel like as long as I keep working hard, whatever comes out of it is gonna be a good thing. You know, I mean, I'm sitting here, you know, talking to y'all right now doing this interview, so you know, things are looking good. You know, if I keep working hard, it'll look better. That's all I can hope for.
And last but not least, what would you like to tell the fans and viewers?
What I'd like to tell the fans and viewers is thank you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rudy Rudacious. You see it on the shirt right there. You know what I'm saying? RUDYRUDACIOUS. You know, but the biggest thing is thank you. You know, I think fans don't always realize how significant, you know, what you guys have to say is. You know what I mean? I lost count of how many times I've considered quitting doing what I do, but it's always a fan or I like to call it more supporter, you know, that kept me going. So to the fans, I say thank you.